2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Travellers Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. We're back at Cromwell, Connecticut for the TPC River Highlands course. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Beamer, take us through the opener.
Par 4 down the hill with the tee shot, and second shot will go back up the hill. There's really not much out there. To be fair, Luke, it's a fairly bland opening hole. There is some pretty heavy-duty rough on the right and left that you really don't want any part of. If you want to take driver, you can hit it way down there in the flat and just have a very simple pitch shot up the hill for your second. But I think most players will lay it back, find the fairway, find the green. If you get a birdie, great. No harm in making 4.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. And let's see what he can do here today. Second shot here on the first. This is looking pretty good in the air. Wow, what a shot. Good look at a birdie here. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course. Pretty good shot there.
Quality shot, that one. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Looking for another birdie here. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Justin Thomas as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Sitting at 6 under for the day in a share of 9th. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left, and there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 4 fourth runs back in the opposite direction, Rich, and you've really got to be able to hit your drive well.
Difficult driving hole indeed. You must hit it down the left-hand side to have any chance of knocking it on in 2, as there's some massive trees down the right-hand side that can block you out. This green is not very wide. It's narrow, it's long, it's difficult to find.
Handy effort, that one. And Henny, What are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Needs this one to kick right. Good shot there. Time to check in with Lydia Ko.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Great putt. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Starting to look really good.
Putting for a par now. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Putting for birdie here. Looking really good, this one. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it. This is a beauty out of the fairway bunker. Thomas nearly getting it all right.
And a chance for a spot in the top 20 on the leaderboard. Okay, steady now. That'll sting a bit. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Currently at -5 now for the event. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. The second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one heading towards the green. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is their look at birdie.
Beautiful shot. And that will move him to 6 under par. He's currently tied for 15th. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And he's down there. You got to read.
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 7 under. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
How good was that? From downtown and gets it to drop. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
That's a good-looking shot there. Oh, good shot that, right inside the range.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A putt for a place in the top 10. This one's dialed in. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to? Well, these are certainly shot savers. What about this long-range putt? Wonderful effort. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
From around 120 yards here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
That was special. An opportunity for a birdie here. That will work. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
That's tidy. A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Our coverage continues here at the 12th. Getting ready to play their third. Well, that's incredible. And for birdie too. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother. So try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Oh, well done. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko. And here we are with the third shot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Okay, time to return to the action. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
It's looking solid.
That's inside the range. Currently 10 under for the event. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Now this putt to move into third place on the leaderboard. Well, how good's that for the eagle? I will take that also into the top 5 now. He's currently sitting in third place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Well played, mate. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. I can watch shots like this all day, every day.
Gotta say, I did not see that shot coming. Well done.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Yes, they've made it. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Well, it was a bold strategy, but it looks like it's going to pay off. Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
Oh, loving seeing that aggressive play there, Luke. Great drive.
It was on a good line. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. All right, Rich, a great par 3 this one, 16, all over the pond.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
And there's highlights aplenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot.
Second shot. I gotta say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
And this putt to move to 15 under par.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Just didn't drop. Well, that's a bit disappointing. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. 17, Rich, an elevated tee shot. It's a fun one, but it's less than driver.
Players obviously want to avoid the water on the right. However, you don't want to bail too far left and find that fairway bunker, because your next shot is all over water. Players must stand on this tee committed to the shot at hand. You find the fairway. The second shot is intimidating because it's all over water. The green pitches from back to front towards the water, so be mindful of your spin.
Great looking shot this. Oh, almost went in. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And now this player sits in second behind the leader, Lydia Ko. And the final hole at TPC River Highlands. If you've got a low score on the board, you really want to capitalise with a great tee shot here.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
Good shot there, Beamer. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. The putt drops and